Hello everyone, welcome back to Smart Interviews YouTube channel. I am 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗃. Let's start with the first problem of biweekly contest 137. Find the power of k-size subarrays. Let's look into it. So basically you're given an array nums of size n and a positive integer k, and you're given one of the property, the power of an array, where it is saying that the maximum element is the power of an array if the array is consecutive and sorted in ascending order, else the value is -1. So what you need to find here is, you need to find the power of all subarrays of size k, and there will be such n minus k plus 1 subarrays you need to return in the array. Okay, so let's try to understand with an example. So here you're given an array of size 8 or of size 7 and a positive integer k, which is 3. So there will be like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 subarrays of size 3. For all such subarrays you need to find the power. Let's try to understand with the first example. For the first subarray, is this sorted? Yes. Is this ascending order? Yeah. Are they consecutive? Yes. So here the maximum element in the first subarray is 3. So the output will be 3. Now for the next subarray, is this sorted? Yes. Is it consecutive? Yes. So the maximum element is 4. The output will be 4. For the next subarray, is this consecutive? 4 and 3 are consecutive, but these two are not consecutive, right? If you observe, they are not in increasing order. 3 minus 4 is like -1, which is not supposed to be our answer. So it is -1. So in this way, even if you observe here, 3 minus 1, 3 minus 4 is -1, which is obviously not in an increasing order. So -1. For the last subarray also, the difference here comes out to be -1. So the answer is -1. If you observe, when can we say the answer is in increasing order as well as consecutive? If my nums j plus 1 minus nums j, if the difference is equal to 1, then I can say they are in increasing order and consecutive. So with this idea, for every subarray, we'll iterate on each subarray and check if it is consecutive or not. If it is consecutive, we'll store the maximum variable in our answer. Otherwise, -1. So before we implement this, let's check if this brute force solution will work or not. If you observe our logic, there will be how many such subarrays? There will be n minus k plus 1 subarrays. So we'll iterate on each of them, and so inner iteration will take k times. If we just check the constraints, 500 and yeah, k can go till n. If you observe this, uh, if I take like k equal to 500, even the worst case, 500, this will still be working. It won't cross the constraints. So we can implement this solution. Let's try to implement this solution quickly. So if you see the code, the first thing we should do is, let's create our answer variable, answer array vector. We can fix the size here. The size will be n minus k plus 1. And yeah, here n is not defined, right? Here n is nothing but num size. Next, we can start our logic. For int I going from 0 till n minus k plus 1. Now, your inner for loop will start from I and it will go and it will iterate k number of times. So we can write the for loop in this way. Start from I and it will go whatever your I plus k. And inside this we'll check if they are consecutive or not. If my nums of j plus 1 minus nums of j. If it is consecutive, we can continue. If it is not consecutive, then we can just mark a variable flag which is false. That means it is not consecutive and break the for loop. And yeah, we can define our flag variable inside the outer for loop. Flag initially true. And yeah, since we are starting here from and since we are checking j plus 1 minus j, so it will iterate k minus 1 times. And here we can simply check if it is consecutive. That means if my flag is true, then my answer of I will be the last element of the subarray, right? Nums of I plus k minus 1. Else it will be minus 1. Else my answer of I else my answer of I will be minus 1. And at the end, return the answer. Let's try to run our code. Okay, it's working. Let's try to submit our code. Yeah, that's cool. So that's it for this video, guys. If you want to learn more about DSA, you can join our Smart Coder course. For further details, it's mentioned in the description below.